Here we are.
I think. No, it's the delay is substantial.
Or are you recording? Is it streaming?
So the delay is like 30 seconds. That's okay.
What is up, Moonshiner Nation? This is
yeah, we're
right now.
we've been live for
a minute. It's all good. This is Russ Still. Russ Still.
Still
Russ Still
on the Moonshiners on all your. Oh shit! I can't. I gotta turn that off. I'm hearing it in, but my hearing. I'm hearing it live and then playback through my.
Because that's
how I hear from my phone. So we are here on live chat number
with Biz Woody in the house. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, doing well.
We're pushing the boundaries of technology for sure. We've been on about
45 minutes
trying to get this feed going to y'all, and it looks like it's I think okay here, Bizro. Biz is in Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA. And Biz and I, when did we? I lived up 3756. Where did y'all move?
3739, Bridlewood.
Bridlewood. And how old were you?
Where was
that? Do you know?
In 19, what was it? 71?
So I would have been. How old are you?
62. I was born in 60.
So I would have been 13. You'd have been 11 or something like that. 13.
13. We were just getting started being. It was
right before the fall, I think. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. Interesting times. If only we knew the significance of the period.
No, there is no question about that. That is fun. So I think
If I knew then what I know now, I'd pay more damn attention.
I need to sign into chat. Y'all say something. I can't tell what. I can't tell if anybody's saying anything. We got one viewer though. I bet that's Harold Johnson watching. So 1971, I was 13. Biz 11. Biz was one of the next was Keith, but Keith was born then, wasn't he?
Youngest. Yeah, he was born in 68.
So he was like
years old.
And I
hardly remember.
But there was at
home away from home was Mike, and Linda was home, and Steve
was home.
and then
everybody except for Mike.
Steve, and then Barry was
my age, and then you, and then Keith, right? There's a house full.
And there was
what was your daddy's first name? Lloyd. Lloyd C. Woody.
Lloyd
C.
And
LC
and Reba Woody was the mama. And man,
here's an interesting tidbit for you.
Yeah.
Okay. I freaked out when I came to Nashville. I learned that not only does my mother have the same first name as Reba McEntire, she's got the same middle name.
Is that right?
Nell.
Reba Nell.
So I told my mom that. Yeah, Reba Nell Woody, Reba Nell McEntire.
How about that? So
what are the others?
That's interesting. So
I told myself that if I ever had a chance to meet Reba, I'd tell her that.
Yeah,
Appreciate it too.
me too. She you didn't watch the Oscars. She sang on the Oscars. One of the nominated songs, I
I
guess.
didn't watch the Oscars.
Bless you.
Um,
But so Biz and I, interestingly, Barry and I were the same age, but Biz and I connected more. And I don't remember why that was necessarily. We didn't have a lot. Y'all were baseball players, and I was not. And about that time, I'd started going to St. James, and y'all were going to Floyd, and then on to Lanier. But we ran together pretty hard along the way, and kind of off and on, I think, as I remember. But Biz, they had Lloyd Z was he was working for the post office. He was retired Air Force. Is that right?
Yep.
And, he was a guitar player. In fact, his brother,
what was his name?
Les?
Les was in radio in North Carolina. Is that right?
Yeah. Used to be the fiddle player with the Stanley brothers.
No way.
No way.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah, he played with Ralph Stanley.
that? Well,
Matter of fact, the rumor has it that Ralph Stanley was sweet on my grandmother.
Is that right?
Yeah. At least her cooking. For sure.
he liked her cook.
She loved Mama Lucy's biscuits.
He liked her cooking, and she was cooking in the kitchen. Where else was cooking?
Yes. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Lloyd was a guitar player, and Biz knows more about old country music than anybody I know. But we used to sit out. It was probably I'd started driving and was smoking a lot of marijuana, as I recall. And we used to sit out and.
There you are. He's back.
I'm back. Okay. I think online on
the YouTube thing, I think.
who knows.
I think it would have been around 75, 76. You know, I was 16, 15, 16. You were 17, 18, something like that.
I moved
To Mobile. And
to Bill.
real good there for a while.
We were doing for a little while.
Why did you move to Mobile?
Why did you?
Well, you needed a roommate, and you had a job lined up because you left the dog track. So
That's
it was a place to live and a job.
What were you doing?
How about that?
Yeah. What was I doing?
Yeah.
I was working with a engineer out in Waugh, Alabama.
Out near Glorine.
In Waugh, out near Glorine's.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to Glorine's?
Take you to.
Did I take you? Did I take you to?
No, but I remember the song. Talking about the song you wrote?
No, there was a place.
Yeah. No, there was a place out in.
I've got all kind of shit going on with my. Isn't that funny? No, the Glorines was out in Waugh.
Was
You never
out in
went
Waugh.
out, you just know the song.
Went out there. You just know the song.
Is that right?
Is that right?
So I'd worked at the.
I'd worked at the. Went out on the road with Southern Sun, and I came back, and we were about. I think I had $25 to our name.
I remembered I borrowed $300 from her daddy to place at the rent a trailer.
Rent a truck.
I mean, we didn't. I'd had a room out in Tillman's Corner, but had lost it, and so I put a down payment on a trailer, as I recall. But then Don McGahee was moving out
of Mobile back to Montgomery, and he had an apartment. And said, I can't pay you rent for a little while. He said, "Sorry."
You'll catch me up, and I think I did. I don't remember. I may still owe him some money for that. But Michelle and I moved in that apartment, and then I can't remember why we quit living. There was a time, maybe she was going to school or something. I can't remember. We stopped living together, and I got that house. What was the name of that apartment complex you moved into?
Twin Oaks.
Yeah.
Twin Oaks.
And So I had gone to work. I came back off the road
track as a bar back, and then I was going. I don't remember why.
I wasn't working there anymore, was I?
Working there.
Was I?
Yeah.
For a minute. Anyway, I can't tell how much you're hearing.
Anyway, I can't tell how much you're hearing of me, but I'm talking, carrying on. And then
I remember we played Jags, and we'd gone to bed about 4:00 in the morning. About
4:00 in the morning, about 5:30. Debbie and Josh. Was it Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Debbie and Josh showed up with a bird.
Bird.
And they lived with us for a little while.
And they lived with us for a little while, didn't they?
Live in that apartment, 2-bedroom.
Live in that apartment.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
yeah. Until her husband came and got her.
I didn't forget she was running from her husband.
I didn't forget she was running from her husband.
And you ended up marrying her.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. How long were y'all married?
Y'all married?
8 years.
Yeah. Josh. And then did you
Josh.
have Kayla?
Yeah.
Did you have
8
Kayla
years.
with her? Yeah.
Yeah. It's more like 20, but it was only 8.
8 years and yeah, what would you say about that? Something like weren't very good.
Very good.
Biz is a great artist, and if you look at any of my records,
Oh yeah,
Biz
oh yeah,
is an artist on all of those. He's been my go-to, my graphic artist since 2005. I think I called you up the first record I did and said I need a record cover. We've been putting them out, hadn't we?
yeah.
It's fun stuff.
Very prolific, to say the least.
Well,
7 of them out there somewhere.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was going to art school in Mobile. I was going to the art school during.
and then you got a job at you work.
Channel 5.
At, public television.
Channel 5.
Public television, Montgomery, Alabama.
You didn't work in. Oh no, it was Atlanta that you got the job at the TV station.
Yeah, I went from. I worked at public TV in Montgomery for like 3 years, and then left and went to Atlanta to get out of Montgomery. And I was in Atlanta for about 6 months, and then landed the job at the CBS affiliate, WHGA.
Nice. That's
Yeah, that's cool. I remember going down
Back
there.
when
I remember going down there and needing a hand for something.
a hand for something. What hand?
Hands is the
Use my hands as the graphic for it. I thought. You remember that?
You remember that at all?
No, you cut out them. Say that again.
Somehow I'd come to the TV station to visit you. And you were doing the news, and they needed some kind of graphic for hand washing, and you used my hands. You used my hands in a spot
for the
Yeah,
news.
I used to create the graphics while the show was on the air.
Right. It was live.
So-
Right.
Real time.
Live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
We had a live camera in the graphics department, so you put your hands under the camera live, and cut it out and put it in a graphic.
yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
And then you got the job. What made you?
And then you
go to
got-
Nashville? Did you get TNN?
TNN.
Tailor made for me.
Yeah. And that was
Graphics and country
that was
music.
the Nashville network.
That was the Nash.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then
TNN.
And
and then CMT came out of that.
Yeah, then the Nashville network acquired CMT a little bit later. Yeah. Yeah. And it was a money machine, man. It was something else. I think when TNN at the time, Gaylord Entertainment acquired CMT was only in like 12 million homes, or not even that much. It was like 40. It was tiny. It was like 400,000 homes, I think, nationwide.
Yeah.
And it was instant district. So we took it over and it went from 400,000 homes to 8 million overnight.
Wow.
Wow.
Practically.
That's cool.
That's
You did, if y'all remember
the cows over the moon. That
The singing cows, the CMT.
yeah,
funny.
that's funny.
Yeah, the way that happened is we acquired CMT and we needed to rebrand it. Okay, because basically their station IDs was cows grazing in a field with a barn back.
Yep.
So my boss said, well, he said, if we show any damn cows, they better be flying. And I said, no, if we show any cows, they better be jumping over the moon. That's what he said. And I said, damn, that's an idea. We'll just make the cows fly.
There you go.
There you go.
And you know the funny thing about that, Russ?
Was it?
Is I think we spent about that was kind of like our hero network ID, to rebrand the network, and we had it produced at Crawford in Atlanta for like less than $30,000. I mean, I think we spent like $27,000 to do an animated spot of the cows flying with the tails were like propellers.
How much was?
And
How much was
that damn spot was nominated for a gold medallion in a national network category. So we were up against the damn NBC Fall Campaign, HBO, ESPN, and we won the gold medal tied with NBC's Fall Campaign.
How much?
Less than $30,000 on it.
How much today?
today?
Oh, how much today?
Yeah.
I would say it probably would have cost double that. Probably, maybe 80 grand. 70 grand maybe. But the thing is you're going up against the NBC Fall campaign, which probably had a budget of, well over $1 million, maybe $2 million.
Right.
Looking good.
Yeah, so those
You were looking good, weren't you?
Yeah, the CMT spot definitely made its mark. That's for sure.
That's fun.
We had some fun times. That was a great place to work.
And
fast forward, you ended up getting divorced up there. I got divorced in Atlanta. You're my running buddy. Every time I get to Nashville, we're out doing something, checking things off our list. Anyway.
What was that place we ate last?
What was last week?
Hattie B's.
Hattie B's. And some banana pudding was outstanding.
Cheese grits.
And Biz taking me to the Grand Ole Opry. And it was like a whole home week for him. He kept running into people.
Running into people.
Turn you on to some old Bill Anderson and John Connolly.
Yep. Go down to Robert's.
And Larry and the Gatlin brothers.
Yeah, that was something.
Russ loved it.
Yeah.
We were running in high cotton.
We were running in high cotton out there, weren't we?
There are a lot.
That'd be a good title for your autobiography.
Since 1958. That's a good one. I'm a guest on
live chat with Russ. This is episode number 4. I think we're going to try to get John Harold Johnson on the live chat. We'll try to do a pre-show thing. I don't even know what to call it. Episode. But it'll be fun. I'm having fun doing it.
Tuscaloosa.
I don't know.
I ain't got any gigs in Tuscaloosa.
I ain't got any gigs in Tuscaloosa.
Auburn.
You know what they say down in Alabama where they love Nick Saban.
I know.
Trying to write a song and a local country station will play.
In the meantime, I'm just trying to stay out of AA.
Hey.
That's a good song. I need to learn
That's a good song. Now, I need to learn that song. I love that song. I wrote one of the, if y'all hadn't heard that AA song, what's the guy that sings that?
Walker Hayes.
Walker Hayes.
Okay.
and they wrote it with. I'm not going to be able to remember their names. What's that guy's out of Texas?
Shane McAnally.
Shane McAnally was a and the guy named Laird, I think, and I wrote Laird. I looked him up, and I thought maybe he'd respond, but he didn't. I said, "This is." I told him, I said, "This song."
I think that's probably
So
what
if you
makes
hadn't-
it such a good song. I think a lot of people gave it to it.
Absolutely, it's right. It's laying right in there for a bunch of folks. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Listen, man.
I mean, it was true. It's a little more 3 chords, but it's definitely the truth.
Definitely truth. 3 chords.
Definitely truth. 3 chords and the truth. That's what comes. That's the stuff that comes out of Nashville now.
All right, y'all be kind to each
Well, all
other.
right. If you're not, ring that bell on. I've a little graphic in here where I say ring the bell. So subscribe and looking at my live chats and looking at some of those music videos. We're not sure what we're doing here, but we're having fun, and it was great talking to Biz Woody, artist extraordinaire. Got
He's a guitar picker.
Fun to be with you tonight,
guitar
guys.
picker.
Huh?
Or me.
Say it again.
That it was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Thanks a lot.
Maybe one night.
Now you know one thing you need to do is stay away from the politics.
Well, I'll run half the regardless of what I say.
Regardless of what I say.
Leaving, so I can't. I don't want
Be leaving.
I'm having trouble.
Oh, yeah.
I'm having trouble enough rounding.
I'm having
folks
trouble
up.
enough rounding folks.
Running
I don't.
anybody off. But I probably don't agree with.
But I probably don't agree with anybody.
I think that they're all a bunch of crooks, and I appreciate them.
I appreciate their public service. Was I wish it looked a little bit different. But
We're gonna leave it at that. How about that?
leave it at that.
I didn't hear it, but whatever it was, we'll leave it at
We'll
that.
That's the best way to talk about politics.
That's the best way to talk politics when you can't understand what each other's saying, and that's kind of the way it goes anyway. Appreciate.
Talk to you soon.
We'll talk to.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Thanks again.
Love you.
Love you too,
Bye.
brother.